Can you believe I was able to find these world-renowned actors down at Walmart in my own town? Just kidding. Now just imagine one day you're hiking along on Table Rock. You look across and you say, oh look, it's Pinnacle Mountain or Sassafras. You really don't know what the heck mountain that is over there. But it's fun to make it sound like you know what you're talking about. You decide to keep on hiking, and all of a sudden you notice how the sun is striking her beautiful hair, and then she whips it side to side. Uh-oh. You decide to get a picture. But as you switch over your GoPro mount, you lose your footing and bounce down the rocks. Oh no! Ah! You can't believe this is happening. You have a concussion, and now you have to call a helicopter. All because you couldn't switch your GoPro on its mount. Now, Barbie runs away with the helicopter pilot because of his rippling biceps. And all because you didn't have the Prostandard 360 GoPro mounting system. Not to fear, today I'm going to tell you all about this amazing product. Hey there hikers and wannabe hikers. This is Jonathan from Hiking in SC. Today I'm going to be doing Jones Gap Falls and showing you what I just got in the mail. Literally, it is the best thing I have ever come across for GoPro, for vlogging with a GoPro, and also using my phone and switching back and forth from the different mounts that I use. One is on a trekking pole. Then I also have the strap mount up here, and also the flexible Gorilla Pod type mount, and they all switch within just seconds. So follow along. I'll show you an amazing waterfall, and at the same time show you how easy it is to switch between different mounts using the Prostandard 360. So let me just cut to the chase for all of those of you that are in a rush and you just want to get to the gear review. I would have to say that these Prostandard 360 GoPro mounts are the best thing that I've ever found for hiking, vlogging, and switching the GoPro from one mount to the next. I would recommend this to anyone, and I would sell the GoPro before I sell these. These things are fantastic. I cannot give them a higher recommendation. I would buy them immediately. If something happened to them, I'd buy them the same day. That's how good these things are. This thing right here is another thing that I love. It's a front pack. It allows you to carry all kind of cords, camera gear, GoPro doodads, and all that kind of stuff, and food all in one thing. A lot of times, especially when you're solo backpacking or day hiking, you don't want to take your pack off every single time. You want to get some munchies or something like that. So right here, you can put your trail mix right in your pocket, put it right there, and it's good to go. You can use it to carry all kinds of things. It's amazing how much stuff you can fit inside there. And it makes it very accessible for when you want to get it and you don't have to take your pack off. So another thing is highly recommended. What I'll do is I'll put a link in the description for the front pack and also for the Prostandard 360 GoPro mounts. Definitely, I don't care what you're doing. If you're doing it with a GoPro, you need these mounts. Absolutely worth 10 times what you pay for them. But if you hang out with me to the end of the video, I'll show you how to actually use the mounts and how quick and easy it is to switch them in the field, so to speak. So I originally set out today to do Jones Gap Trail to Cold Spring Branch, which is 9.8 miles. But I kind of changed my mind when I saw that there was rain coming down, even though the weatherman said there's not supposed to be any rain except 30% chance this afternoon. Well, it's the morning and there's been a lot of rain already. So I decided to go for just Jones Gap Falls, and that's only 3.4 miles. So it'll still be a good day out here. But sometimes you have to adapt and change the play during the game, so to speak. You have to just kind of use your head and say, well, I think this will be a little safer, a little better, depending on the weather and that kind of thing. So as I said before, I'm going to be showing you the Prostandard 360 mounting system. And right now you're mounted on the trekking pole. As you can see, I use a Gorilla Pod right here, and also their new strap mount right here. And it takes about literally no time at all to switch from one to the other. So you just unclip the mount and stick it on the next one, clip it, and you're good to go. There's no time wasted and no missed shots. What's even crazier is that these mounts will hold your position and angle no matter which mount that you go to. You can just clip it on and you're good to go. On this side, you'll see a little knurled tension screw that allows you to tighten this clamp, so then this mount won't turn. If you loosen that up, you can loosen the tension on that screw, and now when you clip it, you're able to move it so it's not locked down. It's just amazing how this thing is designed. Give it a couple turns, lock it down. That tension, either it will hold tight or let you move. It's just phenomenal how that works. So as you can see here, it's not a plastic mount that goes onto your trekking pole. It's actually an automotive style hose clamp. All of these parts are pretty much indestructible. So it's not like your plastic GoPro mount that you normally would have on your trekking pole. This thing is meant to hold up to pretty much anything. So I'm not gonna lie, normally this would be the shortest hike I would probably do. It's easy to complete in record time, and it's not very hard as far as difficulty. Normally I look for hikes anywhere from 8 to 10 miles and a little bit harder to accomplish, but today I think I'm going to look around, find me a nice couple of trees, and throw the hammock up and take a minute to just relax out here for a little bit. And hopefully I will find maybe a salamander or something. I'm trying to find a little more nature. If you saw a little while ago, it took me about 3.5 seconds to find Chicken of the Woods. It was like right next to the sign that tells you where to go to Jones Gap. I thought that was amazingly cool. And this little trail right here to my left I'll spin you around to show you. Right there, I'm guessing we'll take you to the top of the falls, but I think I like it down here better. I'm already death-defying enough as it is, so I'm not trying to kill myself bouncing down that waterfall. That would not be good. I feel like I'm kind of having a moment right now. So I talked with someone the other day, and I said it seems like I can never find any salamanders, lizards, or those kind of things out here. And they said, well, you're going too fast, you got to slow down. And today I've actually found a ton of crayfish and salamanders that are tiny, like you could barely even find them. And you know, I'm one of those kind of people that I just have a built-in clock in my head. Like, I'm always looking for the most efficient way to do something. It's like I'm on a schedule that never really stops. So if you're one of those kind of people, or if you can relate to what I'm saying, hit the like button down at the bottom. But I guess what I'm learning a little bit is to slow down and just take a minute and observe, you know, like really deeply observe something. Kind of makes me think about the fact that it's fall, you know, falling leaves are starting to come down. You know, like, what did I do with this whole year? You know, it's already getting towards the end. You know, it makes you think about all kind of bigger things, so to speak. But I have seriously enjoyed looking around, just finding like the tiniest little details. So I guess it's one of those things that I need to slow down a little more and not go through the woods like such a madman. But I mean, there's times for that. There's time and place for everything. But it's really nice to just kind of take it all in, you know, like really take it in. So just thought I'd take a minute to share that with you. So today, what I've learned is there's some kind of salamander or something under every rock and leaf you can possibly find. Like, they're everywhere. So it makes you not want to step on anything at all. So you must need to levitate through the wilderness, because you don't want to step on anything, right? This has just been very cool to see how much wildlife is really around me when I'm blazing through the woods. I think this one might be a deer mushroom. I'm not sure. One thing that I didn't know before getting into edible plants is that there are actually mushroom identification groups as well as snake identification groups on Facebook. They can usually help in identifying edible mushrooms. I told myself I was going to force myself to put up a hammock today. The straps that I use are the Eno Helios suspension system, and I use a Hammock Rue single hammock. Extremely easy to set this stuff up. It takes like literally 2 minutes. So let me show y'all right quick. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the first time you get in a hammock, it feels like one of those trust building exercises they do at work. You're like, is this flimsy piece of nylon or whatever gonna actually hold me up? Well, it really does. And it actually feels pretty darn good. So this is what it looks like. Very simple, very easy. As you probably saw, I normally end up picking two trees that are a little too close together. So I just quickly popped it over to the other one, and now we're ready to go. These mounts have made it so awesome to be out here and capture more of the trip. There's been at least 100 times when I would have not pulled the GoPro out just because I didn't want to switch from one mount to the next. Hey, how's it going, guys? But with this new system, it makes it a cinch to switch from one thing to the next, get the shot you need, and then move right on to the next thing. It has actually been like a dream. Like, I cannot believe how easy it's been. So I would definitely buy these in a heartbeat again, because I did the first time when I saw them. So that finishes up today's hike. Now, if you're addicted to anything hiking like I am, you're going to want to subscribe to the channel, and you're going to want to watch these two videos that I'm going to put up over here to your right. They're going to have information, tips, and more tricks that will help you discover amazing places in our wonderful state of South Carolina. Now, get out there and hike.